Hey, what's up guys? My name is Crithammer and thank you for tuning in for more TF2. And in this video I'd like to talk about something different. Um, I know with my somber voice you might be expecting some leaving YouTube video or whatever. It's not, it's just, I don't know. I've been hit by a wave of like existential and like nostalgic thinking whenever I talk about this topic. And I want to talk about school, mainly high school of course. Today was my last day of high school. Well, yesterday, it's Saturday, day of recording, and it was Friday, last day. And, yes, I am still technically a high school student. I was a junior, but I'm in a program that lets me get a free year of college. Definitely, if you have anything like that, check into it. It's fun. You're gonna be happy to get out of high school. But, I want to talk about, let's just talk about it. For those of you who are in high school, or those of you who are about to leave high school, definitely relish those memories and that time spent there. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, you're going to love to get out of high school, and it happened to me because me and school just don't mix. I love learning. There's so much knowledge in the world, and I love learning, and I love talking about knowledge and science and history and math and yeah, all that fun shit. I love it, but I hate the high school environment. Learning and social interaction don't really go well together, especially whenever you're around kids that don't really want to learn. I figured that out this junior year. But I guess let's talk about the years and shit, and just like my experience, like I said, my career, I guess you could say. Freshman year was fun. I still had a crush on a good friend of mine that I still have a crush on, kind of today, I guess. My best friend, pretty much. I was in band. It was fun. There's a lot of wonderful ignorance that goes on freshman year. It's like any upperclassman could look down at a freshman and sophomore and be like, wow, those kids are so annoying and stupid and silly and whatever. But it's before you actually have to be a student and actually care about school kind of kicks in. You're like, wow, I just want to have fun. This is a new experience. I love it. Anybody who's going into freshman year, be happy for that, because this is the year you get to like sit back and like slowly atone to being a high school student, and it gets rougher later on. Honestly, I just kind of miss that wonderful, like I said, that wonderful ignorance, because it was nice. I didn't have to worry about very much anything. I just had to worry about my friends being silly, having a good time. I was a little louder, a little less calm, you know. I was still very socially awkward. I'm still socially awkward. Yeah. Sophomore year was a little different. Funny story, I had this English teacher who was batshit insane. She was absolutely crazy. Like, her name started with a T. I'm just Miss Twyman, whatever, fuck it. And she was absolutely fucking insane. She was a terrible English teacher. She was a little older. She was very emotional. She cried over everything, and that's, I don't know. And one time I went into her class after lunch because I had her lunch period, and we had first lunch. So I just kind of walked back in. I get the brilliant idea. She's out of the room. I'm one of the only people in there. So I just kind of go up to the board where she's written her lecture plans, and any letter that had like the little tail at the end, like, you know, your Q's, your P's, your Q's, or G's, sorry. I just kind of erased the tail, and I sat back down. I didn't make any. It didn't bring a lot of attention to it. I was like, hey, look at that. I fucking pointed the board at my friend, and Miss Twyman walks in. She fucking like stands in front of the board. She like points to it. She's like, who did this? And everyone's curious, like, what are you talking about? Who erased all the tails on these letters? And she's flipping out, like, emotional, angry, fucking... She's freaking out, she's looking around the room. And I was a little bit of a troublemaker because I was very... That's how I made friends. I'm not a very good talker, if you haven't noticed, by the lack of live post commentaries. But yeah, everyone knew it was me. Miss Twyman looked at me, she was like, what time do you want your detention? And I was like, for what? And she fucking, yeah, it was silly. You know, I don't know if that was a funny story, but it always makes me laugh because fucking she was insane. Funny thing, she cheated on her husband with another teacher, or I know it was a coach, and someone walked in and they were just fucking on her desk. It was silly, and she got fired for it. But sophomore year was a little bit different. There's a lot of emotional stuff that happens. I did a lot of drugs. I don't know if I should do a drug video because drugs are pretty much overdone. but also because I feel like you could go watch any other video and get the same experience from like listening to me fucking like taking a tab of 25i. Um, but like yeah, I was emotionally attached to this one girl that I was dating, and things didn't work out. So half the year was me very upset. It was a very terrible half year. I was on antidepressants and shit, whatever. Funny thing, don't don't date in high school. Don't do it. Long distance, short distance, whatever. Just don't do it because honestly, that shit, like being a teenager, is a very emotionally fragile time. And if you are damaged, if you are very roughly damaged, it's gonna really affect in both your social life, your school life. You know, it just makes you not feel great or anything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you all have felt sadness. This is like clinical depression levels. I don't know if I should do a depression video, but I might. Whatever. Junior year was a very spectacular year. I enjoyed this year. I'm gonna miss high school actually. I really am, because it is an experience growing up. If you drop out of high school, that's your own decision. But if you like slack off high school, it's your own decision. But these are your prime years, your high school and your college years. Don't take advantage of them because they go by really fucking fast. It feels like yesterday I was walking through the fucking freshman hall with like my shitty little haircut that made me look like Frankenstein because I have a fucking like 5 head. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do in the future. Summer's coming up though. Summer is already here, of course. So expect more videos. Expect me to be in more live streams with Cads. Go check out his channel if you already don't know who that is. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good old time. And hopefully I have the motivation to make videos and shit. And I don't know. I've been doing a lot of CS:GO stuff. I've been playing a lot of CS:GO. I don't know why though. I used to like hate CS:GO, but it's just fun now. I like it. But yeah. So but thanks. Thanks for watching. It really means a lot to me. And goodbye.